Researchers have uncovered what is believed to be the tomb of Jesus within the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Workmen have carefully removed the marble slab covering the tomb, revealing a site long believed to be the burial place of Jesus. This discovery marks the end of over 2 millennia of mystery and speculation surrounding the location of Jesus' tomb. What was once sealed in silence for thousands of years is now exposed to the world. The findings inside have left both experts and faith communities in awe. But what exactly was uncovered? Prepare to be amazed as we explore the truth behind one of history's greatest mysteries. Keep watching, as what you're about to learn may change everything you thought you knew. This extraordinary event began in Jerusalem, where scientists, archaeologists, and religious leaders gathered to witness the unprecedented opening of Jesus' tomb. Untouched for over 2,000 years, the site drew people from all walks of life, each awaiting what might be uncovered. As the team carefully removed dirt and stone, the anticipation was almost palpable, as if they were unlocking a time portal revealing secrets buried deep in the past. However, this mission was not just scientific, it was an exploration of one of humanity's most sacred narratives. When the tomb was finally opened, its interior lay remarkably well preserved, standing as a silent witness to the profound mystery of the resurrection of Jesus. For centuries, Christians have regarded this tomb as a symbol of hope, believing it was the place where Jesus rose 3 days after his crucifixion. Now, as the world watched, the tomb slowly revealed its hidden truths. This moment of unveiling was more than a physical discovery, it held immense spiritual significance. For generations, Christians have revered the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem as the site of Jesus' burial. The tomb itself plays a central role in the story of Jesus' death and resurrection, which lies at the very heart of the Christian faith. The Bible recounts how Joseph of Arimathea, a wealthy man and secret follower of Jesus, took Jesus' body down from the cross after his death. He wrapped it in linen, added spices, and laid it in a new tomb carved from rock, a tomb he had prepared for himself. According to Matthew 27:57-60, a Roman guard sealed the tomb with a large stone to prevent tampering. On the third day, women who had followed Jesus, including Mary Magdalene, returned to the tomb. To their astonishment, the stone had been rolled away, and Jesus' body was gone. As the Gospels describe, angels appeared and announced, "He is not here, he has risen." Luke 24:6. This empty tomb is central to the Christian belief in the resurrection, Jesus' triumph over death, offering eternal life to believers. As scientists meticulously cleared layers of dust and debris, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Every stone, every mark, held the potential to reveal something about Jesus' final moments on earth. For the scientists, this was a chance to uncover historical truths, while for believers, it was a moment of profound spiritual meaning, a unique intersection of faith and discovery. Faith seeks the unseen and the miraculous, while science looks for tangible evidence. Yet at this ancient tomb, both perspectives converged. With millions watching from across the globe, it became clear that the tomb had been preserved in remarkable condition. Traces of ancient burial customs and markings confirm the site's significance. The tomb, silent for centuries, seemed to affirm the stories passed down through generations. When the team reached the stone slab where Jesus' body might have rested, it was untouched by time, a symbol of the moment when Christian tradition holds that death was conquered, restoring hope for believers. For those who view this discovery as more than an archaeological find, it serves as a reminder that in rare instances, faith and history can indeed walk side by side. The discovery of Jesus' tomb transcends its physical contents. It represents a powerful intersection of history, faith, and science. It symbolizes the delicate balance between belief and understanding, centered on an event that has shaped countless lives for millennia. As research on the tomb continues, new mysteries will likely emerge. Yet one thing remains certain: the story of Jesus endures. This tomb is more than just an artifact of the past. It is a symbol of a faith that continues to inspire and challenge humanity. At the core of this faith are two key concepts: faith itself and salvation. These ideas are what give Jesus' story its enduring significance, inviting us to reflect more deeply. Let's start by considering the concept of faith. In Christianity, faith is more than just belief in the unseen. It's a personal trust in God's promises, especially the promise of eternal life through Jesus. Faith enables millions to believe in the resurrection of Jesus even without first-hand evidence. The empty tomb is a powerful symbol of this faith, representing the belief that Jesus rose from the dead not as a myth or metaphor, but as a real, transformative event. The Bible in Hebrews 11:1 defines faith as the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. In other words, faith empowers people to trust in realities beyond the visible world. The resurrection of Jesus is the ultimate test of this faith. Though the tomb may be empty, faith assures believers that it is not because a body is missing, but because Jesus conquered death. This brings us to the second key concept: salvation. In Christian belief, Jesus' death and resurrection brought freedom from sin and the promise of eternal life. Salvation is central to Christian teaching, and without the resurrection, the tomb would lose its meaning and the hope of salvation would be unfulfilled. The discovery of the tomb, then, is a reminder that while the tomb may be empty, its message is full, overflowing with meaning that continues to shape lives around the world. In the Old Testament, people made sacrifices to God to seek forgiveness for their sins. But in the New Testament, Jesus offers himself as the ultimate sacrifice. Through his death on the cross, he took on the sins of humanity, and by rising again, he triumphed over death once and for all. Christians believe that this act of sacrifice and victory opened the path to salvation. The tomb plays a crucial role in this narrative. The stone being rolled away and the absence of Jesus' body signify that death no longer holds the final word. For all who believe, the door to salvation is open. Each Easter, Christians celebrate the resurrection as a reminder that Jesus' victory over death is also humanity's victory. The tomb represents a new beginning, a fresh start for anyone who chooses to accept Jesus. Faith and salvation are not distant concepts. They are personal and transformative. For believers, the empty tomb is more than just a historical site. It symbolizes their own journey of faith. Christians hold that if they trust in Jesus, he will also raise them to eternal life. This promise of salvation gives purpose to the empty tomb. However, faith isn't without its challenges. Believing in the unseen, like the resurrection, requires a leap of trust. Doubts and fears often arise, especially in difficult times. Christianity embraces doubt as a natural part of the journey. The story of doubting Thomas, one of Jesus' disciples, illustrates this. Thomas didn't believe in the resurrection until he saw and touched Jesus' wounds. When Jesus appeared to him, he said, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." John 20:29.